Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Why Nobody Plays series. And in the last video, we spoke of antivenom. And if you actually want to check that out, I'll leave a link down in the description. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about one of my favorites in terms of design, Sauron. In terms of design, man, this dude looks absolutely incredible. And it's a bit of a shame he doesn't really see as much play. Now, before we actually talk about why nobody plays him, let's actually go over his overall kit. Now, Sauron is immune to power steal as well as poison. His regeneration rate also can be decreased or increased by outside sources. He also takes 95% less damage from bleed effects, and when he's struck, he has a 30% chance to actually gain a regen passive. Also, his light attacks have a 35% chance to deal 50% of the damage dealt as a burst of physical damage. Now, this ability can also trigger through the block, so just be mindful of that. Now, each time his abilities fail to trigger, he gains a 10% prowess passive. Now, at 7 prowess passives, dash attacks, heavy attacks, as well as special attacks grant an unblockable passive for 4 seconds. It's also paused during special attacks and also has a 10-second cooldown unless his ability accuracy is being modified or if he's actually affected by a degen. Now at 10 prowess passives, dashing attacks inflict a bleed passive, dealing a certain amount of damage over 4 seconds. And for his heavy attack, it actually consumes 3 of the prowesses to actually give him a fury passive. Now at the end of all his special attacks, all the prowesses are actually removed, and on activation of the special attacks, the degen passive from Extinction mode is also paused for 8 seconds. Now as for Extinction mode, while he's at 10 prowess passives, when you hit the opponent, you inflict a degen passive dealing a certain amount of damage over 5 seconds. His physical burst potency is also increased by 50%, and his personal abilities will have a 100% ability accuracy increase. Now if the degen passive from Extinction mode expires, all the prowess passives will also be removed. Now for the special attacks. For the special one, after it ends, for each physical burst hit dealt to the opponent, you actually heal 25% of the damage dealt. But unfortunately, this only lasts for 10 seconds. As for the special 2, after the special attack ends, increase the potency of all burst physical damage by 100% for 10 seconds. And as for the special 3, it inflicts a degeneration passive dealing a certain amount of damage over 5 seconds per personal passive effect that is expired on Sauron or on the opponent. Now his passive pretty much just gives him more damage as well as kind of inflicts incinerate to the opponent while he's also suffering from the thing. I really don't know what they were thinking with this one, man. But as you can see, this dude is stacked with abilities. His kit definitely is built well in my opinion. I do wish that the regen he got on his special one was a bit more effective, but other than that, his kit is pretty solid. Now in terms of what he actually accomplishes as a champion, it's definitely not bad, but the problem with him is that after reaching 10 prowess passives, you pretty much want to be below a special 3 but also above a special 2. In order to actually get the max amount of damage from the special 2, as well as also launch off a special 1 to actually heal up a little bit. Now his playstyle is really stressful, because sometimes you might be gaining too many passives or sometimes you might not be getting enough, and depending on how much power you have, you might be launching your special 3 rather than a special 2, and the degen that you actually do get from getting 10 prowess passives doesn't last long enough, and so it might also just Now as for his numbers, they're definitely not bad, However, in terms of his playstyle, he's kind of a mini Hulkling. Now, as we all know, Hulkling, it's pretty much just get your special tool and launch it off, while also gaining some buffs in different ways. Now with Sauron, it's pretty much get to your special tool, while also maintaining your prowess passives, and once you hit 10, you actually launch your special tool. Almost similar to Hulkling, but of course, even though they are green, this dude is not that great. Maybe it's the hair that he's missing because his head kind of points back and it's really sharp. I don't... Eesh. Sauron definitely is a great defender and a solid attacker, but I feel like all he needs is a bit of a boost to his damage, as well as lengthen the duration of that degen, and you'll pretty much be good to go. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let me know down in the comments which other character you guys want me to make a video on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!
Suck. Suck. Suck.